Hello everybody. Welcome back. Welcome anybody who is new. I'm Marcel from All City Services, and I am starting up a plumbing business and documenting it. And this is the 38th live stream since doing that. All right. Today I'm going to get into a sales objection that I had on the job today. So a bit more of a business thoughts focus today. I'll go have a few content thought ideas as well. But yeah, let's get stuck in, shall we? So I did a 170 ducts today and turned up to the job. It was leaking. The customer hadn't been quoted yet, and I quoted him $2,700 for the ducts 170 install. So that included basically how I sell jobs is I'll just give the bottom line from the start, and then if there's any queries or pushback or objections, I handle it from there. But that includes duo, PLV, tempering valve, gas valve, all the parts, fittings, getting rid of the old tank, GST, the whole lot. So bottom line, 2,700, which is about, after materials are covered, about 12 to 1,400 bucks of money in it. Obviously my boss has to pay me a wage, all the overheads of running a business, so that comes out of that too. But basically I sold it. Told him the price, sold him the job, and he said, yep, let's get it sorted. And he was happy to go ahead. And then about 10-15 minutes later, when I'd started the job, he came out. He's like, Marcel, I've been online and I've had a look, and the prices are so much cheaper. Like an installed price, I think he showed me, was like $1,850. And I don't know if how other people handle these situations, but I think I've had it happen enough times now where I'm sort of not expecting it, but when it does happen, it doesn't really throw me. So I was like, yep, show me the price. I'll run you through it. And there's usually like fine print that for tempering valves, and then assessing whether a duo or PLV is needed for the job. So basically I've said, this is a bare bones price. This basically covers the installation of your water heater, and then they'll probably add on the other bits and pieces. And I was like, also up front with him, I was like, we do, like, we don't reuse any parts. I get paid well. We do a good job. We sort of charge a premium for a better job. And just going through all that with him he wasn't trying to cancel anything. He just wanted a clarification on why the job was so much more expensive than what he could find online. And I think me being so not sure, but so clear, I guess, with the pricing. Oh, webcam issues. Pause. Yeah, me being so clear with the breakdown of everything. I sort of listed out the prices that we charge for each of the valves, which is obviously marked up. That's how you get money out of the jobs. And he was fine. Like he was like, had no qualms about what I'd explained to him. So I think if you go into jobs with the mindset that you aren't the cheapest, but you know that, and you can explain to a customer why you're not the cheapest, people can usually you can usually get people over the line quite easily. I think it's really people that are like really so sure on not spending money might be the types that, like, if they literally can't afford the amount, that would be the type of person that would maybe not, you couldn't get over the line. But most of the time a homeowner in Sydney is going to be able to afford the maintenance on their house. So that was my thoughts for today, something I encountered work-wise and business-wise. Not sure if I had learnt it, so I'll go back to business thoughts. Not sure if it was like a learning experience or whether it was like a bit of practice of something that I'd already encountered, but I guess, yeah, to practice is useful. Now, content. Had a bit of a fluff up today. I thought I set up the camera for a time lapse on that 170, and I'd hit record, and then as I was positioning it, I think I hit it again and stopped the recording. So I had it sitting up there for like an hour and a half installing this tank. It was pretty involved too. I kind of like lifted it over a garden bed wall and into the garden bed, and anyway, I went to analyze the time lapse when I finished, and found like a half a second time lapse of me positioning a phone up on a wall. So that was unfortunate, but still managed to get 3 reels posted today. A lot of stories. The stories are quite easy. I just sort of do them on the fly, and that, I think, gives it quite an authentic look. I've said this before too, but I've sort of start the day the same with like heading to the gym, getting the gym done, and then heading to the dip, or like getting the dip done and then getting into the day. So it's sort of quite strategic with my stories for the start, and then the rest is sort of a bit more ad hoc. But got the content out there nonetheless, and I do enjoy it, so it does come quite easily to me. But when I first started, I was super awkward and didn't feel comfortable at all, and getting more and more comfortable. Still don't really like doing stuff in public, so when I am out in public posting a story, it's always when no one's around. So I'm not quite at full public posting stories yet, and I'm not sure if I want to get there, but nonetheless, still getting content out. Now, stats. I got like a ton of followers over the weekend from the tutorial, the gas valve tutorial, gas control rather. Stats. So today, Monday the 23rd of February, 1 install, 1 repair. That got me 3 reels and a fair few stories. So year-to-date installs 30, repairs year-to-date 42, 72 jobs in total. And the YouTube subscribers have popped up a little. +3 over, I think it was 2 today and 1 on Friday. So regular sharing of the link and telling people to subscribe is working. And I'm sure, I don't know, won't say I'm sure, but I think that whoever the new followers that jumped on are the ones that have subscribed. Quite possibly, that's a possibility. But yes, growth in the subscriber department. So that's great. All right, pretty quick stream today. No other thoughts. I did actually. I met up with someone this afternoon to look into flyers. So gonna look at some samples that she gave me and what I want to get into with that. Sorry, I'm gonna get magnets made from her. So that'll be interesting to see what comes of that. But I will be launching all that stuff a lot later in the year. So won't get much much data from that till later in the year. All right, I haven't had the live chat set up for a while. I'm not sure how to set it back up, but I'll try to get that going so we can have some live chat action if there's people in there. Docs live. Oops. Oh, chat. Here we go. Sign into chat. I'm just going to sign in real quick while I'm live here and see if I can get this logged on and so it stays on. Info at But yeah, anyone that is new or anyone that's been watching for a while, reach out. I do love to hear from people and I love to make connections. Remember my password here. Yeah, I love to connect. There's been heaps of plumbers following actually, so feel free to message or email or call me or whatever, DM. Just get in touch and we can have a chat. I know I'm all ears for any business tips. If anyone's got any, I'm taking them. Logging in, getting this chat set up. All right, the chat is live. If you are on, flick us a hello. I just want to see if anyone's on. Wait. View. Stats. Oh, okay. We've got some stats. Oh, it doesn't tell you who's there. YouTube live control panel. Oh, one concurrent viewer. Hello, one concurrent viewer. All right, that's a wrap. See you tomorrow. I don't know what I'll talk about tomorrow, but I'm reckoning something interesting will happen that I can get into. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along. And I'll see you then. Bye.